we will be solving few questions from coordinate geometry for class 12th. I will be solving many examples from R.S. Agrawal. I am using year 2018 publication. If you have same book, then questions will match. The first topic which is important in your year to know is if you have 2 points, say x1, y1, and second point is x2, y2. So what is the distance between these 2 points? So for that we must know a formula. D is equal to under root of x1 minus x2 square, this minus this, plus y1 minus y2 square. This is the distance formula. Okay, I wanted to tell you one more thing. Instead of taking x1 minus x2, you can also take x2 minus x1 square and y2 minus y1 square. Even then this formula is correct. Okay, so what is x1 and x2? x1 and x2 are the abscess of the two given points, the first coordinate part, and y1 and y2 are the second part of your coordinates. Okay, so let me take first question, example 1. They are asking, there are 2 points. First point is 7, 13. Second point is 10, 9, and find out the distance between these 2 points. Okay, so to find that out, we will consider this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. Okay, never ever take x1, x2 or y1, y2 by mistake. It's always x first part, y is second, x is first, y is second. Now write down the formula. Root of x1 minus x2 square, y1 minus y2 square. If you see here, what is your x1? Is 7. So let me put it. What is your x2? Is 10. Okay, plus y1 is 13. Compare it. Minus y2 is 9. Minus 9 square under root. Now we have to just simplify. What is 7 minus 10 is minus 3 square, plus 13 minus 9 is 4 square under root. And I think we all know, see, when we do square, minus becomes plus. And what is 3 square is 9 and 4 square is 16. What is 9 plus 16 under root, guys? It is under root of 25, which is nothing but 5. Okay, so that means if you have this point on coordinate system, the distance is 5. Let me show you once again. If we make a proper diagram of those 2 points in coordinate system, suppose this is your x and y. So first point is somewhere, suppose 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 13. Suppose that point is somewhere here, 7, 13. Next point is 10, 9 is somewhere here, 10, 9 on x and y axis. Okay, then the distance between these 2 points is nothing but 5 units. Okay, what we just found out between point A and B. Why units? Because if your graph is given in terms of centimeters, then distance will be 5 centimeters. If graph is meant for meters, then the distance will be 5 meters. Okay. So guys, we are solving R.S. Agrawal examples. This is example number 2. You will find on page number 298. So these are the 2 points and finding the distance. So always please mention the formula. This is my formula, correct? And y1 minus y2 square. Okay, so this is our formula. From where we will get x1, x2 and y1, y2 is this one x1 and this is y1. This is x2 and this is y2. Okay, if I compare, my x1 is -4, and what is my x2? If I compare, you see x2 is, you can see is 2. So minus 2 square plus y1, guys, y1 is 7. So 7 minus y2, y2 is -5. So whatever are the x1, x2, y1, y2, we have to take with the sign. So minus of 5. So please be very careful while you are putting the signs. Okay, साइन को आपने मिस नहीं करना है. x1 के साथ -4 ही लेना है, y2 के साथ -5, तो आपको साइन के साथ ही लेना है. ओके, नाउ आई थिंक दिस एवरीबडी नोज. माइनस एंड माइनस विल बिकम what? Added. तो -4 -2 is -6 square, plus this minus and this minus will go plus, right? So what is 7 plus 5 is 12 square, and we all know what is 6 square is 36, and this minus will become plus because it is a square. See, any negative number minus 1 square is plus 1, minus 2 square is plus 4. See, minus on squaring becomes plus, so this you should know. 36 plus 144 under root. Okay, so if I add it, I will get, guys, 1 under root of 180. Okay, now this can I write 180 is nothing but 36 into 5 under root, or I will tell you one more method. Suppose this is not comfortable for you, 180 you can make prime factorization. Okay, so this is 45, then I can take 3, then again 3. Okay, so this is nothing but root of 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 5. 180 is this, correct? So this is pair, this is pair, so 2 will come out and 3 will come out, correct? So my root of 180 became this. Understood? So 2 is coming out, 3 is coming out, root of 5. 3 2s are 6, root 5. So this is the distance between those two given points. Let's do example 3. Find distance between this point and origin. So origin you know, guys, right? Origin is always 0 0. So one point is given 0 0. Second point is 6 minus 6. So 6 is related to x and minus 6 is related to y. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 somewhere here. Minus 6 means I have to move downward on y axis because this side is plus y and this side is minus y. Okay, so this is my 6 comma minus 6. They're asking find this distance. Okay, so what is the formula, guys? Suppose this is my x1 y1 and this is my x2 y2. We know the formula, correct? So according to formula, I need x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square, correct? So what is my x1 and y1? 0 0. Okay, so let me put it the values. So 0 minus what is x2 is 6 square. Now plus y1 is 0 minus y2 is, remember, minus 6. So I have to put minus with the minus sign, right? Minus of minus 6 square. Okay, this minus is this and this minus 6 is this. Okay, now I have to just solve it. So D will be, what is 0 minus 6 is 6 only, which is 36. 6 square is 36 and this minus and minus will become plus. So it is again 6 square. So which is 36 plus 36 under root, which is 72 under root, correct? What 72 we can write, guys? we can write 36 into 2. So under root of 36 is 6, root 2 units. This is my answer. Next question, find the value of y such that the distance between this and this point is 10 unit. So here distance is given and the points, one point is unknown. You can see here, suppose this is this and this is 11 comma y. Okay, so the distance between them is 10. This is given. Suppose this is a and this is y. Suppose this is x1 y1 and this is suppose x2 y2. Okay, so now what is the distance formula, guys? This is d x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Okay, so this is my formula. Here I have to just fit the values. X1 is 3, y1 is this, x2 is this, y2 is this. Okay, let me put it. And d is already provided, which is 10. Correct? So let me see. X1 is 3 minus x2 is 11 square plus y1 is minus 1, y2 is minus of y square. Correct? Now I have to somehow simplify it in order to get y, because my job is to get y. Okay, so let me see. 10 under root of what is 3 minus 11, minus 8 square. Okay, now this is both are minus minus. Okay, so can I take plus? I am taking minus common here, so it is 1 plus y whole square. Correct? So this minus because of this square will become plus, and this minus because of this square will become plus. Correct? So it will be 64 plus 1 plus y square. Okay, now in order to calculate y, I must get rid of this under root. So let me square this both side. If I square, so this will become 100. 64 plus this is what? This. Okay, and what will happen? Due to this square, this under root will cancel. Right? We already know that root of x square is nothing but x. Right? Or root of y square is nothing but y. Please write down these small information in your diary. Okay, so this root is gone because of this square. Okay, now let me solve it. So it is, can I bring it here? So it is 100 minus 64 is equal to, I can just open it, right? Or you can just keep it like this. Let me simplify. What is this? 100 minus 64 is nothing but 36. Okay, so I got 1 plus y square is 36. Okay, but I need y. So can I take under root both side to get rid of this? Or I can say square will go there. If a square goes other side, it becomes 36 under root. So which is nothing but plus minus 6. Okay, so I can take two values, plus 6 or minus 6. Right? So 1 plus y may be plus 6 or 1 plus y may be minus 6, because I am getting 1 plus y is root 6, which is plus minus 6. So it's possible maybe plus 6 or minus 6. So if this is true, so y is 6 minus 1, so y is 5. If this is true, then y is minus 6 minus 1, y is minus 7. So these are the possible values. You will find this question on page 299. K minus 1 comma 2, which is point P, is equidistant. Equidistant means equal distance from A and B. Okay, it is something like this. If this is your point P, it is equal distance from A and B. Means this distance is equal to this distance. So can I say PA is equal to PB? Okay. And P is given is k minus 1 comma 2. A is given 3 comma k. B is given k comma 5. So what is PA? This distance, so I can apply the formula. Suppose this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this is x1 y1. Okay, so what is PA? Let me find out PA. PA will be x1 minus x2. Correct? You know the formula, x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So let me write down what is x1 is k minus 1, x2 is 3 minus 3 square plus y1 minus y2, y1 is 2 minus y2 is k square. Okay, now what is this? This is k minus 4, correct? K minus 4 square plus 2 minus k square. So I got PA. Similarly, I can calculate PB. Okay, this is my PA. So I am keeping it ready. Now let me calculate PB here. So PB is what? Under root of x1 minus x2. So x1 is k minus 1 minus k square plus y1 minus y2 square. y1 is 5, y2 is 5 square. Okay. I'm sorry, this was 2. This is question 2. So 2 minus 5 square. If I simplify it, it is kk cancel. So this is kk cancel. Minus 1 square is this, and 2 minus 5 is minus 3 square. Okay. So what is this? Minus 1 square is nothing but 1, and minus 3 square is nothing but 9. 3 3s are 9, and minus will become plus anyway, which is root of 10. So this is my PB and this was my PA. So this PB is equal to PA. This is the condition. Okay. So what I will do is write down PB is equal to PA. So what is PA? Let me write down. It is k minus 4 square plus 2 minus k square is PB. And PB what we got, guys? Root 10. Okay. So that means these two are equal. Can I square both sides in order to get rid of root? So it will be k minus 4 square plus 2 minus k square is 10. Why? Because in squaring, root will disappear. Root will disappear. So we will get this. Now we have to just simplify. K minus 4 square is k square plus 16 minus 8k, because 4 2s are 8k, plus 4 plus k square minus 2 2s are 4k is equal to 10. Okay. So if I simplify it, here k square and k square will become 2k square, 8k and minus 4k, minus 8k minus 12k. Okay. Then 16 plus 4 is 20, and this 10 can come this side. See, 16 plus 4, this one is 20, and this can come here, minus 10 is equal to 0. Now I can just simplify it. How? 2k square minus 12k plus 20 is 0. Let me take 2 common. 2k square plus 6k plus 10 is 0. Okay. So now I have to factorize it. Okay. So this was 20 minus 10. I'm sorry. This is 10. And when we take 2 common, so it is k square. This is 2 6s are k, and this is 2 5s are. Okay. So now I have to factorize it. Factorization, if you remember guys, I have to factorize 5. So I can take 1 into 5. Why? Because this sign is plus. This sign is plus, and 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay, which is middle term. So for factorization, we factorize the last term in such a way that sum should be 6, which I am getting here. So I am using 1 and 5. Okay, so 2 as it is. Here I am using k square minus 5k minus k plus 5 is equal to 0. So this 2 cannot be 0. See, if this whole equation is 0, so either 2 is 0 or this is 0. So 2 cannot be 0. So only k square minus 5k minus k plus 5 is 0. Now in this I can take k common. So it is k minus 5. Here 1 common, which is k minus 5 is 0. So I am getting k minus 5, k minus 1 is 0. If two factors are 0, so it means my k can be either k minus 5 is 0 or k minus 1 0. Okay, if factors are there, either this is 0 or this is 0. So if this is 0, k is 5. If this is 0, k is 1. So this is my final answer. Here is question 7, which you can find on page number 299. They are saying find the point on x-axis, each of which at a distance of 5 units from this point. So guys, one information always remember, any point on x-axis whenever you assume, so it is always taken of the form h comma 0. The y coordinate is always 0 on x-axis. If you have to consider any point on y-axis, always take 0 comma k. Remember that. Okay. Why? Because on x-axis y part is 0. On y-axis x part is 0. Okay. So keep in mind guys, if you have to take any point on x-axis, what happens? Y part 0. Or on y-axis, what happens? X part 0. Never forget this. Okay. So here they are saying there is some point on x-axis. So suppose here is that point on x-axis, which is at a distance of 5 units from this point. So this point will be somewhere, say here. Say 5 comma minus 3, right? 5 is x-axis somewhere here, and minus 3 negative y direction. So this point is this. So they are saying the distance of these 2 points is 5 unit. Correct. So we will just apply the formula. Suppose this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Now we are all set to use the formula. So formula says d is equal to x1 minus x2 square, y1 minus y2 square. What is d? D is 5 under root of x1 minus x2, which is h minus 5 square, plus y1 minus y2, which is 0 minus of minus 3 square, right? So clearly this minus and minus will become plus. Now let me simplify a little bit. H minus 5 square plus, what is 3 square? 0 we can leave. 3 square is 9 root. Okay. Let me take square both side. Why? Because I am trying to get rid of this root. So this will be what? 25 is equal to h minus 5 square plus 9. Understood? Because of this square, this root is gone. Okay. Now this 9 can go there. Okay. So what my equation will become? This will become h minus 5 square is equal to, can I write 25 minus 9? See, this is here only. and this 9 is going there, becoming minus. So it is h minus 5 square is 16. Okay, whenever this square goes other side, it becomes root. It will be root 16, which is plus minus 4. So now it can have two values. Either h minus 5 is 4 or h minus 5 is minus 4. Okay, if this is the value, then h will be 4 plus 5, which is 9, or this will be minus 4 plus 5, yani h is say 1. Understood? So that means the point that they're asking on x-axis. So on x-axis, that point, what we had assumed, guys, h comma 0. Remember? So that point is 9 comma 0 or 1 comma 0 or 1 comma 0. So these are my answers. These two are possible points on x-axis. Question 8 on page number 300. It says a point on y-axis. So be careful, y-axis, and of which the distance of 13 units from minus 5 comma 7. Okay, the distance is 13 units. So remember, on y-axis, I told you on y-axis any point we take of the form 0 comma k. Always the x part should be 0. This is my y-axis and the point is minus 5 comma 7, maybe somewhere here. Okay, so the distance between these 2 points, this is A and this is B. This point is minus 5 comma 7. So suppose this is x1 y1 and suppose this is x2 comma y2. Remember one thing, you can take this one as x1 y1 and this one as x2 y2. Even then you will get correct answer. So it does not matter which one you take. This can be x1 y1 or this can be x1 y1. I am taking this. Distance is given 13. Okay. So I have just one formula and I am going to use that. So my D is root of x1 minus x2 square. Before solving any question, always mention the formula. It helps you in two ways. Number one, if your answer goes wrong, even then you get little bit marks for your formulas. And second benefit is, when you write it many times, the formula will sink. In fact, there is one more benefit, is that you will not make a mistake while fitting the values in the formula. If you trying to do orally without writing the formula, so you can fit the wrong values. Okay, so always mention the formulas. D is 13, root of x1 minus x2, x1 minus x2. So this is minus 5 minus 0 plus y1 is 7, y2 is k, 7 minus k square. It's pretty simple now. In order to get rid of root, I can square both sides. That is the step I follow. So this is 13, root of, what is this, minus 5? I'm sorry, my root will disappear. And this 13 square, if I am squaring it, will become what? 169, correct, is equal to minus 5 minus 0 square, 7 minus k square, right? Because of this square, this root is gone. Okay, now let me just simplify. So 169 is equal to, guys, minus 5 square. This 0 I can ignore, minus 0 I can ignore easily, right? So minus 5 square is 25 plus 7 minus k square. Okay, now what should we do? Let me keep this here, 7 minus k, and 25 I can send other side. So it will be 169 minus 25. So this will be 144. Okay, and this square goes other side, it becomes under root. So 7 minus k will be under root 144. Whenever we take root, it will give plus and minus value, both values, right? So that means there are two possible answers. Understood? So there are two possible answers means one may be when 7 minus k is 12 or 7 minus k is minus 12. Okay, so that means I need k value, so I will take k here and 12 here. So 7 minus 12 is k. So k is nothing but minus 5. And when I have to take k, I'll take here and this here. So 7 plus 12 is k. So k is nothing but 19. Okay, so actually now you read the question was find the point on y-axis. On y-axis means this was my point 0 comma k. So that means that possible point is minus 0 minus 5 or 0 19. So this is my final answer. See, this is very easy. Question number 9 on page number 300. Okay, I will suggest you to pause now and solve on your own. After that you check if you have done it correct or wrong. So they are saying x-axis. Remember, point is on x-axis, which is equidistant from this point and this point. If I want to make a rough sketch, so there is some point on x-axis. Okay, so x-axis we always take of the form of this. So this is my point which I am assuming. Okay, this point is equidistant from these two points. So let me make a rough sketch. This is my assumed point which is equidistant from 5 comma minus 2 and minus 3 comma 2. So this distance and this distance are equal. Suppose this is also D and this is also D. This is AB and this is C. Okay, so suppose this is my x1, y1. Suppose this is the question. This is x2, y2 and this is also x2, y2. Okay, when I am finding this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. When I am finding this, x1, y1, x2, y2. Let me write down what is AB. AB is x1 minus x2. So it will be h minus 5 square plus y1 minus y2 to 0 minus of minus 2 square. Correct? Let me simplify. H minus 5 square plus this minus will become plus 0 I can leave. So what is 2 square? 2 square is 4 root. This is my AB. Now let me write down BC. What is, we need AC. This one. Okay, so what is the formula? x1 minus x2. So x1 is h minus of minus 3 square plus y1 minus y2 which is 0 minus 2 square. Okay, now this minus and minus will become plus. It will be h plus 3 square. Okay, and minus because of this square will become plus and 2 square is 4 under root. So guys, this is my AB and this is my AC. But h is unknown. So what equation I can make? I can make AB is equal to AC. This is my AB and this is my AC. So h minus 5 square plus 4 root is equal to h plus 3 square plus 4 root. Okay, now both side is root. What should we do? We should square. Correct? If we square, the root is gone. So h minus 5 square plus 4 h plus equal to plus 4. Then 4 and 4 are equal. They will cancel. Okay. Now both are square both sides. So let me square h square plus 25 minus 10h, okay, is equal to, what I am using is, I am using this formula, a plus b square is a square plus b square plus 2ab, and if you have a minus b square, it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Please keep on writing formulas in your formula notebook, okay. Now this is h square plus 9 plus 6h, correct. Here you see guys, my h square and h square is cancelling, so why not to cancel, okay. Now let's collect h term one side and 9 I am bringing here. So it is 25 minus 9 is 10h plus 6h. Okay. So this is what? This is 16 is equal to, this is 16h. So what will be h? H will be, this will go down, right? 16 by 16, which is h. So that means the value of h is 1. What I have assumed a point on x-axis. Okay, so what will be that point? Point was h comma 0, so it has to be 1 comma 0. That point is equidistant from this and this point. Okay. Question number 10 on page 300. Point on y-axis equidistant from this point and this point. Please pause and solve on your own. To write down point on y-axis is usually comma k. Why? Because x part, this x part, remember, must be 0. Keep that in mind. The x part on y-axis must be 0. So this is my assumed point. They are saying this point is equidistant from minus 5 comma 2 and from here 9 comma minus 2. Okay, so we have to just say this d is equal to this d. Understood? Right? So suppose for this d, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So what will be this d? This will be root of x1 minus x2, so 0 minus of minus 5, correct, plus y1 minus y2, which is k minus 2 square, is equal to root of this distance. So this is suppose x2 and this is y2. So this is 0 minus 9, x1 minus x2 is 0 minus 9 square plus y1 minus y2 to k minus of minus 2 whole square, correct. So this distance is equal to this distance. Now I think you know what is the next step. To get rid of this root, what should I do guys? I should square both sides, correct. If I square both sides, what will happen? By now you should know what will happen. This will disappear, root will disappear, so I will get this only, right. So this minus and minus will become plus. So 5 square plus k minus 2 square, root is gone, 0 minus 9 square is 9 square only, because minus becomes plus, plus this is plus, right, k plus 2 square. Now let me simplify. This is 25 plus, what is this, a minus b square, square b square is equal to, see, a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is 81 plus, this is k square plus 4 plus, what is this, 4k. Okay. Now what should we do? Let's try to simplify. So I think k square is cancelling. Okay. This 4 is cancelling. This is 4k and 4k. So let me take it this side and this side. So 25 minus 81 is 4k plus 4k. This is minus 56, 8k. Okay. So what is k guys? This k will go down. तो -56/8 -7. So my k is -7. And what was the point assumed? Point assumed was 0 comma k. Remember? So this point is nothing but 0 comma -7. Okay. The point on y axis which is at equidistant. Equidistant means this distance and this distance is same from -5 comma 2 and 9 comma -2 is this point 0 comma -7 when these both distances are equal.